on Broad Street in downtown North. Amazing.
Need to clean my car. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. We heading into the office, child. Hopefully they'll send me my wire today and I won't have to go into the office tomorrow. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Into a different part of the house, so I don't have to deal with all those weather conditions. But child, and this time it be for freezing here, okay? Please let me know if you can hear me, chat. Good morning, chat, Grand Rising. No, it's a little early, but we are heading into the office today. So, until I get back home, this is what it's got to be. But I will give y'all, do a live in the evening when I get home. Please let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just need somebody to drop in the chat because I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Please let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello. Then I will have to disconnect. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Pull over because nobody's responding, so let me just connect my Bluetooth. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. I see people liking the video. Good morning, Ham Sandwich. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Now let me try to connect this. Okay, that's connected. And let me just test it for the sound.
I won't be traveling
Unfortunately, I might not make. That's Krishan. That's Krishan. She is under investigation. She confirms it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, y'all. Good morning. Unfortunately, I might not. Krishan Rock is under investigation. It's official, and this is why she won't be traveling anymore. So maybe this is the beginning of hashtag Justice for Ronnie Will Save Junior. So let's hear what she has to say. I won't be traveling anymore. Unfortunately, I might not make that kid's birthday party. I have to ask my coach again. I asked him, he said no. He said we're getting too close to the fight. I'm about to drop the flyer right now. I won't be traveling anymore. Unfortunately, I might not make that kid's birthday party. I have to ask my coach again. I asked him, he said no. Okay, so she cannot travel while she's under investigation. She cannot travel. I know he's here. Sorry. Y'all know AZ is always like the first song, right? Jesus Christ. This is A1 performance. The boy with the $1 billion boat. No more twist out and don't pee. Straight Gatorade. Jesus Christ, they trying to give me a copyright strike. So she also went on to talk about Junior's progress, which is bull swinky. She is using Junior to deflect and distract, okay? All of a sudden, she's combing his hair. He's pooping on live or whatever. At the end of the day, you're still an unfit. You're definitely an unfit. But I just really think this is the beginning of the pride before the fall. And so don't be fooled by all this religious mumble jumble. Not saying that people can't change their life, but I find it really, really convenient that you were with Blueface, what, a week and a half ago, participating in sex outside of marriage, and now all of a sudden like, girl, get your life. I'm not going to play these games. I am not going to play these games with her. At the end of the day, there's a lot of sinister things. Hey, Empress. There's a lot of sinister things. If I don't see y'all, I apologize. I'm driving, so there's a lot of sinister things connected to this girl or whatever, but she officially confirmed, like, she is under active investigation, so she cannot travel. And I love that. I love that. This girl, I'm sorry. And I'm not proclaiming that she committed the actual act when it comes to Ronnie, though. I feel like she has something to do with the orchestration. There's motive there. The paternity test, she needed to shut him up because she didn't want to blow her Zeus deal. It had to be a Blueface baby. And Blueface Dre came out here and said, yo, you better claim that's your baby, yo. You better claim that's your baby, yo. Whether it's yours or not, you better claim that's your baby. She's the plot. Exactly. She's the plot. And in my opinion, and opinions are not facts. In my opinion, I really, really feel like she is connected to that situation. And that's what I believe in my heart of hearts. And I believe there's enough evidence out there. All the fraudulent slips that she had, I believe there's enough evidence to garner charges, an indictment. And the way she uses Junior, I always said, like, in the very beginning, if y'all go back to my old videos or whatever, when I was talking about Rock Tart, or whatever. I used to always say, like, why is she carrying that baby around like a pocketbook? You know what I'm saying? Even her own sister said, like, her maternal instincts never kicked in. That's because Rock-Tart is emotionally depleted. She doesn't have the ability to feel, think, or care about how she affects other people. She just does not care. Then when they back against the wall, they want to throw God in our face. When you ever seen Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out go to church? When the last time y'all seen the Rock-Tart go to church? I think the church has banned her ass because of all of the controversy and the backlash from her starving Junior. For her starving Junior. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Nyla Says and check out her last video, child. Shanika, girl, bless your heart, child. Bless your heart. You better than me. You better than me, because I would have drugged that 304 for filth. That dirty bottom for. She mad because she brought Remy into a situation. Shanika asked her a direct question about her. How long is she willing to be in a relationship with someone else's husband? It had nothing to do with Remy. And you opened your mouth and brought Remy into it, and Pap got dragged. But you were warned. You and Porn Pussy were warned. And Remy has every right. Because you always throwing subliminals with your punk ass. You were such a coward. Outside of that, you a punk. You a punk ass bitch. I don't care what nobody say or whatever. But your character is tarnished, yo. Your character. And at the last laugh, because guess where Remy's going for an interview? Yeah. Yeah. So notice, everybody she beefs with ends up elevating and going, surpassing her and doing better in their careers. You big dummy. You big dummy. You cannot threaten people and think it's not going to be no consequence, ho. I know that's where you come from. You used to being a bully and probably beating everybody up. But this is the real world, okay? You put hands on people, ultimately, you will get handled. You know what I'm saying? You'll get handled. And so that's what we were, like, Shanika better than me. I wouldn't have said about her fight. I wouldn't have said nothing about that fight. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Because I want to break down them tickets. I'm trying to figure some things out with that. Like how we could tell how many seats are actually available. If anybody knows how to see how many seats are available, please DM me. Or post it to the community wall. I'll be on the lookout for that. Yes. So, yeah, nah. So, let me see. Revelation Stone had a really good video. I hope y'all can hear it. I tried to connect it to my Bluetooth, and it's acting stupid. It's acting stupid, but investigation, and I can't wait till they save Junior. I cannot wait. Shout out to Revelation Stone. The plot twist. Because you was out here running your mouth. Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out. Because you was out here running your mouth. You got your flat granny booty, flat diaper booty ass handed to you. Instead of shutting your damn mouth. This thing is like the way. Why is it doing this?
President, don't.
There it goes.
Okay, so a few months ago, I got rear-ended. And
Remy Ma just burst Clarissa Shields' delusional bubble so bad that she got out here saying every foul, distasteful thing she could think of to distract from the fact that Papoose seems to be deliberately stalling the divorce just to block Clarissa's marriage plans.
The people have spoken. the people have heard, the people have seen. No one is for these two, okay? No one is for these two. People calling this vile. Just what she has done with Miss Shanika. They are calling this foul, vile, and everything else. How dare her talk to this royalty? This is ATL's royalty. How dare her talk to this beautiful woman like this? This woman that, yes, everybody knew who she was. Yes, they did. But I can tell you who they didn't know.
Right.
They didn't know Clarissa until Remy Ma. And this is the only reason people are on this is because of Remy Ma. Remy Ma, another royalty. That's how people even know.
I keep telling y'all, Remy Ma is the clout. And this is why she doesn't avoid...
It's into her career.
This is why she doesn't avoid the question. She has to stay attached to her to stay relevant.
They were initially...
Because nobody was checking for her at all until this situation.
She came up hum.
I don't know why.
And I am so glad Miss Eva Marcel came out and she said, oh, no. You better dial that back. You're not doing this.
Exactly. And it's like you said, no one is paying attention to what she's supposed to be up there for. Because she has come out with this she want to use the word distasteful that she's heard others use. She's come out with this distasteful behavior. And it really proves that Remy Ma, she did a number on them when she stayed true to her word. Because y'all remember, she said that every time his current come up, put her mouth to speak Remy's name, to speak on her, anything about her, then she was going to drag him. And that's what she did. She dragged Papoose all over that stage on Sunday. And she was telling it all. She was saying how she was going to be single when people stopped trying to get half of her money. Like, he not getting half of Ish. And even when she did her disc for them, she even this time it seemed like she used his name, like always talking about how you helping people, help yourself.
Yes, she did. And
that is what Clarissa cannot stand, because what Clarissa knows and sees now is Papoose has been stalling this divorce, so he doesn't have to feel Clarissa's expectations, allegedly. And Remy Ma just revealed that. And that's why after all this, because like you mentioned, Ava came out and was basically saying, wait a minute, you're not going to talk about Miss Shanika like this. And she said you had all that space and opportunity on the actual radio show to respond. Why didn't you do it then? You know, why didn't you have all this to say to her face? And the reason she didn't is because Remy hadn't done that yet.
Exactly.
She's come out here with all this vileness, this ratchetness, talking about Miss Shanika and, you know, calling her all sorts of names and bringing out stuff that's probably not even true.
Distracting.
To distract everyone from the fact that Remy Ma completely destroyed her idea of these marriage plans.
Yes, she did. And that is exactly what is going on, because people were like, oh no, she didn't go there with ATL's royalty. And when you think about it, why would she do that? To distract from the bombshell that Remy put down. And everybody had been talking about this 50% mess that he think he's getting.
Right.
Everybody's been talking about it. It shattered Clarissa's mess, because it's like, you know what? This man is stalling. He does not want to be involved in a marriage with Clarissa. He does not want to be involved like that. Everyone knows what he came over to that side for. Because again, it was like Remy Ma said earlier on too. She said, no one falls in love quicker than someone who doesn't have any place to be.
Exactly.
Okay? And of course, this is a distraction. in addition to it being a distraction, is also the type of person that this woman is. Talking down to another melanated woman. This is what she does.
Yeah.
She is not for the right on this in any kind of way.
Nope.
You know, whether she's distracting from the real bombshell that Remy dropped, or this is definitely for real, because you don't say these things about someone. You don't talk like this about someone who did absolutely nothing to you, but the very thing that all these other interviewers were scapegoating out of and not putting it to the point of the matter. Why are you involved, and how long are you going to continue to be involved or wait on somebody's husband?
Exactly.
Period, point blank. They should have put that to her. None of them had the courage to do it.
Nope.
Okay? So whether she's distracting from the bombshell news of
Saving energy is smart business. But what if your facility needs customized solutions? The PSE
50% or not, it was still wrong. It was still wrong all day long. They did wrong. Pat, Clarissa, they were wrong. They are wrong.
Yeah, and because she kept her feelings hurt with that. Once she realized the truth of it. Because I don't think Pat told her that taking so long. I don't think he was up front saying, oh, well, he's trying to. I don't think so. I think that she thought it was, you know, all kinds of, oh, she don't want to let him go, and she trying to do. No. That's not what it is. He wants something that he, in our opinion, has already gotten. Because when they were married, Remy was giving him 20% as her manager, and she even talked about how she's making all the money, giving him 20% of it, and he still wasn't even paying any of the household bills, allegedly.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So he got what he was in there for. And that's the thing. It's all showing through, and Clarissa got so hurt because, again, Remy Ma burst that bubble. It seemed like Clarissa got so hurt, and she started really blaming Miss Shanika, because none of that would have happened in her mind if Miss Shanika hadn't asked that question.
That's right, because she put her mouth on Remy. Thereabout.
Exactly.
Their ways about. She spoke on her situation, which Remy had warned this man, if this woman does this, I'm gonna drag you know what.
Right.
That's exactly right. And she's upset with Miss Beautiful Shanika because she asked the question that made this woman speak out on Remy's business.
Which she should have.
Which, let's talk about it, Knotty Crew. Shout out to Revelation Stones. I love them.
And they saying that
Jesus Christ.
questions shall be answered. But this shit started before the womb, and we're not in after the grave. I can't disturb me.
It's deflection and distraction. She doesn't want to take accountability for interfering in Remy and Pompousse's covenant, okay? At the end of the day, her deflection method is to put it off on Remy. Oh, she got something going on over there too. Remy is single. She's not running around flaunting another man out here. Being a single mother, providing her out, working, okay? You and Pompousse. But girl, you can't keep your married dick suckers off her name. Not married, but you know, she's sucking on Mary Bean or whatever. You can't keep it off your name because you know in order to stay relevant, you have to stay attached to Remy Ma, because nobody cared about you. Nobody was thinking about you until you were exposed as Pompousse's side chick. And you look foolish. And you tried to take it out on Shanika, and it's not working because the general public, we have common sense and we see what is going on here. And at the end of the day, you need to be canceled. You're disgusting. You have no emotional regulation whatsoever, okay? You have lack of accountability for your decision making that you made to get involved, to sneak around and run around with Porn Pussy. And the facts are, he never wanted to be out in public with you. I believe he's actually embarrassed by you. He knows that people are losing respect for him all over the place. Nobody, like, he did not upgrade by getting attached to you. He downgraded. He did not upgrade. And you want to run this narrative like he chose you. He still has not chosen you. He still has not chosen you. That's why he is prolonging the divorce.
Verbally, I'm simply insane. Officially, I remain the fifth leads of the game. Believe.
Sorry, y'all. Matter of fact, let me just shut this device down because we almost to the job. So that will solve that. But anyway, he still has not chosen you. You are not the chosen one. I believe he still has other women that he's involved with. That's why he won't move in with you, because he's still playing the field. Like, what man is logical? What man wants to come out of a 20-year situation and jump into another and start having babies? It just doesn't even make sense. Especially, I know Pap got a little bit of sense, and he looking at what comes with you, and your family is dysfunctional and broken. Y'all have nothing but generational trauma passed down from one to the next, and it's all unhealed, just like you are unhealed. You are very unhealed, and that's why you have so much hate and vitriol towards everyone on the internet. And at the end of the day, if you stop looking for validation from the internet, if you stop being addicted to going live and things like that, things might get better for you. And go get the help that you need. Because it is not the world's fault that your parents failed you. And that's why you have so much hatred for women. Because of what your mama did. Come on now, let's just keep it real. You're projecting. You're projecting. And I believe your family, the women in your family, used to pick apart your body and the way it looks and this and that. And that's why you're obsessed with your body parts and other people's body parts. It's crazy. It's crazy, but this bitch is nutty. She's fucking nutty. She's nutty. All this is deflection and distraction, because she cannot respond to Remy Ma. And at the end of the day, Pap not going to defend you when it comes to his wife. And that's what you know. He may put up a little pose. Oh, my queen, my best friend. And see, that's what you want. You want the same relationship that he had with his wife, which will never be duplicated, hon. He doesn't have the same feelings for you. He's only with you by default. Hey, Tyra, good morning. He is only with you by default, hon, because his wife put him out the house. Because if Pap had it his way, he'll still be sneaking on the phone with you, sleeping on his wife's couch, and everything else. But Remy said no more. No more. So while you are mad at Remy, it's psychotic to me. Like, you befriended her. You tried to befriend Remy in her DMs. Okay? Asking her for advice and things like that. And I know that it's CCs out there that said, oh, her and Remy were friends. They were social media acquaintances. I wouldn't go as far as saying friends. Remy is a big fan of boxing. So is Porn Pussy. So that's where the connection comes from. And she witnessed her come up. Come on now. And so as much as people want to drive this narrative that Remy is this mean girl, she's not. She actually has a big heart, and she really is a girl's girl. Thank y'all so much for the gifts and the donation. Uncle Lurk, thank you. I'm doing that. Look, I'm pivoted and I'm moving, y'all. I'm moving around, all right? We just got to adjust or whatever. And I know my Instagram people miss me this morning. I think I'm going to go live and let them know that I'm going to be over here until my internet gets fixed or whatever. But at the end of the day, you are dead wrong, Rest of Cold Saw Crash Out, for befriending the wife and then turning around and sleeping with her husband. That will forever be the scarlet letter on your name. And that is why people are talking more about your activities, your behavioral antics that you're putting out here than that fight. Nobody's really interested because people know 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win. Okay, so like at the end of the day, girl, you keep digging your grave deeper and deeper and deeper, instead of just shutting the fuck up and focusing on your boxing. Nobody cares about you putting on makeup. Nobody cares about these plastic ass Timu wigs that you throwing on your head or anything. Nobody's interested in that. Nobody's interested in that. And I think you have this odd misconception that people really are against your relationship. No, we want you and Pampuse to be together. Y'all deserve each other because y'all both the same type of snake in the grass. This is what happens when you try to put other people down to elevate yourself. This is the consequence. Instead of just you the one be like, oh, accolades don't mean nothing. Accolades, girl, it's not just about the accolades. It's about the character. The character. Like, you can have all the accolades in the world, but if you're a disgusting, vile human being like yourself, yeah, nobody cares about your accolades. Now, if you're an Angel Reese who has overcome and accomplished so much, right? And you can see her getting rewarded, right? With the whole Barbie campaign and things like that, seeing her giving back to the community. You see how Atlanta is embracing Angel Reese? The stars are showing up to see Angel Reese. Why? Because she is not a disgusting person. She's not. And so, you know, you get rewarded when you do good. I'm a firm believer in that. But when you do bad, you get what you deserve. And that's what happens. And you're nothing but a jealous, dirty bottom foot, low self-esteem, hood booger. That's it. That's all. Like, and Geisha, she was right. We want to send this 304 packing back the Flint. Packing back the Flint. I think I'm gonna go to the back. There's so much sun. I hope it be okay up here, cause just the other week it was a tornado up here by my job. Like, and let me tell you something. By my job, it get crazy. Like, it be flooding, all type of stuff, child. It was times like we couldn't even get to the job. It was so flooded. It was so flooded. I could still a few minutes finish out the live or whatever, but yeah, it's gonna be good to see my coworkers though, because I haven't seen them in a while. Look, G-Ma says she gonna get it. You know, I think it's a sign, but Franchise Cruz was also, she was also very quiet before the fight. But she also, Clarissa also beat her, what, 3 times before that? Hope she get knocked out too. Let me see if I can find this thing on, I don't want to turn this on. Maybe I should do my iPad. Child, I got so many devices. It's crazy. And y'all, when y'all go over to Mr. Skinny, because I know he going to be looking for me, tell him I had to go in the office. That's why I'm not there, okay? I'll DM him too. But tell him I had to go in the office. Because I'm going to miss y'all. You enjoy your day too, Tara. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you always showing up. All of y'all. I appreciate every last one of y'all. So the Breakfast Club tried to chime in. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm so tired of them too. Because they jealous. Because Shanika had the kahunas to do what they didn't have the kahunas to do themselves. Lauren LaRosa tried, but they doing her just like they did Angela Yee. Here it goes.
Clarissa Shields, she is out and about right now. You guys know she's promoting her fight she has in Atlanta August 15th.
Yes.
She stopped by a radio show in Atlanta with Young Jock and Shanika.
That ain't just no radio show. That's the Screech morning takeover.
I don't be knowing all of the, like, how I can say and what.
Yeah, you can show. Yeah, they the homies. They the homies.
Okay, all right, yeah. So she's not for fight with Jock and Miss Shanika. And they were having a conversation about all things. Talked to her about boxing and all the things, but they brought up the her and Papoose. Let's take a listen.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, Paul. Okay. Oh, because that's not my husband. Okay. That post filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. Okay. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband. Okay. And if you're gonna call him.
He filed for divorce because he's serious about you, child. He filed for divorce because his wife exposed him. Let's be clear. Like, she just be making up shit.
Her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life. Because she has who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with the man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is.
Well, first of all, close your mouth. Hold on, I need to say something. Y'all
hey,
know
Sherry.
Clarissa Shields. Drop on the food bomb for Clarissa Shields. But I love me some Miss Shanika.
Yo, that was a drop a bomb.
Miss Shanika has been one of my favorite radio personalities for a long time. I done said this before, like since the days of Wendy Williams. That's how long me and Miss Shanika known each other. That was great.
Yo, that was. That was.
I'm just telling you. That was great.
And it took a little heart too, because you're talking to a boxer.
Ain't playing no games.
Okay. You drop a bomb for one time.
Can I get a question one more time? I ain't trying to stir nothing up. I just like good radio. I'm a fan of good radio. See, that was good radio. That's good media.
You're a weirdo. Okay,
let me hear that.
Longer are you willing to be?
All right, and there's another clip where they was defending Clarissa. Whatever. That's neither here or there. There's another clip where they were defending Clarissa and child. I'm just like, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on, Charlemagne the Devil? At the end of the day, Shanika had the balls to do what none of these other podcasts were willing to do or whatever. And salute to her. She did not have any malicious intent, despite what Ressa Cole saw crash out. The narrative, the false narrative that she wants to put out there. But yeah, Miss Shanika, she did not deserve any of that backlash that Ressa Cole saw crash out gave her. And that energy is going to boomerang back on her because a lot of people love Miss Shanika in the ATL. And she will find out, okay? Hey, Noah, what's going on? And you know what? This further shows how much of an unstable creature she is. I'll put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a psychologist or whatever. But I always, and you'll hear me say this a lot on my channel, I always just look at people's patterns of behavior. Because I learned from Dr. Phil's show, the best predictor of future behavior is evaluating the past behaviors. Especially when people don't like to be accountable for their actions, so there won't be any growth or change. And that's why I always say I feel like she suffers with arrested development. I feel like she's trapped in her childhood trauma because she is unhealed. And see, to go through therapy to heal that trauma, you have to become very, very vulnerable. You have to be very, very honest. And you have to be able to trust the professional to help you walk through that trauma. Good morning, CC. And I don't think she's capable of it. Like, her ego is so overly inflated. She's so enamored with celebrity and validation from the internet that this is why she won't get help. And it's going to take something big for her to break down, like Pampoo say, breaking her heart, her losing all her money, for her to finally humble herself to get the help that she needs. So, you know, and the sad part is nobody really, really wishes. Nobody in the beginning, nobody was wishing her bad. You know, she dug this grave herself. And, you know, quite frankly, I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Once we get off of here, I don't fucking think about that bitch. All right. And I'm even making plans for my channel to pivot and go in a different direction, because eventually her and Pampoose's antics are going to die down. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to pivot and move in this space. You are absolutely right. She has always been this person. Good morning, S. Clark. She has always been this person. It's just like the money and the fame elevated it and brought it out. You know what I mean? See, when she was back in Flint, she was able to hide who she is. And I know Punch Drunk said, like, he was a big supporter of her, like everybody else, right, in the beginning. And he said he would hear rumors like, nah, she a nasty, vile person. And he would ignore it and still, like, support her blindly anyway. But look, even Boxing Ego, he supported her at once too. She turns on as soon as you say something she don't like, she turns on everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the nature of a narc, right? Because they can't control the narrative or whatever. But yeah, I think she's a vile, ugly person. You know, I think she need Dr. Ish. From Marriage Boot Camp, I think she need Dr. Ish. Not even Ileana Live Fix My Life. But Dr. Ish did wonders for the Honey Boo Boo situation. Hey, Mr. Boston, good morning. He did wonders. Let me see. I'm trying to charge up my headphones. Oh, shit. I forgot my headphones for my phone at work. Damn it. I need this charger so I could be listening on YouTube while I'm working. Got my breakfast. So yeah, you guys, I should get home about like 6:30. Well, I gotta stop at my mom's house. We're gonna go live this evening. When I'm rushing, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go live this evening, y'all. I'll schedule it. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Boston, I'm okay. I'm not sad. Just a little disheveled this morning because my routine had to change. But we will be live this evening, so I could go more in depth into the Krishan Rock situation. She's officially under investigation and she cannot travel. So this is the beginning to the end. Hashtag justice for Ronnie. Will save Junior, okay? And now she's over there exploiting poor Junior. Thank you. Exploiting poor Junior. Junior pooping all over himself. Like, we're just going to ignore the fact that he's 3 years old. He can't walk, talk, eat. Nor is he potty trained. And I get it. Some kids take longer than others, especially boys. They take longer than others to get it. But that girl, she's exploiting that little boy. I can't stand it. So I'm about to go in the office. I got to set up my equipment and stuff like that. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. I need my laptop. I need to go in StreamYard to show y'all. How did what happen? Junior pooping on himself? Right. Yo, we going to get into it. We going to get into it tonight, Knotty Crew. I love y'all down to the ground. I hope y'all all have a beautiful, blessed day. Yeah. And I'll be on, look, I'm in the office, but I'm be nosy all day getting content for you guys. So I know this is a little change, of course. Sherry, y'all be safe too. I know this is a little change, but we got to do what we got to do. Okay, we adjust, we pivot, and we move on. Okay, so I love y'all down to the ground, and until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. 1